Hi guys, Yong Yik here. So today I'm sharing these videos that from last night's live session. The reason why I'm doing this video is because we actually promised the members that we actually do record it on the spot and then show it up online, right? But the thing is that the camera got some issues, so I have to record the whole thing over again. And bear with it. It's going to be maybe a 4 or 5 part series because I understand that the attention span of one person can only be limited like 15 minutes online. So I'm trying to keep it all within 15 minutes and share with you guys. Alright, so without further ado, let's head on. Now this event, this whole video, everything is on here. It's actually hosted and gathered by Alpha Investors. So full disclaimer also. If you have not read this disclaimer, please pause the video and read the disclaimer. Now next, this is me. I'm Yong Yik. I'm 24 years old this year, and then I'm for those of you guys who does not know me, I'm actually a major in marketing with analytics, and I'm a value investor plus a momentum trader. I trade over 4 years I have over 4 years in the overall investing experience. I trade mainly in the US stock exchange and the Hong Kong stock exchange, and also Singapore stock exchange. Some of it in Singapore stock exchange. I should be probably the youngest coach in the Buffett online school by Mary Buffett. And my favorite quote is that there's no such thing as income gap, but there's only such thing as a knowledge gap, because the rich don't get richer because they got money. The rich get richer because they got a lot of knowledge. And that's a phrase, that's a quote I want you to remember it, because I want you to constantly increase the amount of knowledge you have with yourself, right? You never stop learning. You just keep upgrading yourself. So a little bit more about me is that I'm also the winner of the best overall investing strategy in 2017, hosted by Channel News Asia. It's actually the Money Mind Challenge 2017, hosted by Channel News Asia, SGX, FSM1, and Trade Hero. So my judges were like David Kuo, Monthly Full CEO, Don Tan, this is CNA reporter. This is Fun Supermarts, one of their senior managers, and then this is me. This is Yu Wei Ren from it's a senior analyst from iFast, and then this is Terence Wong, Azua Capital CEO. So with that said, I was actually interviewed by them. They actually asked me every single trade, what I did, why I did, etc., etc. There's a lot of things, and it's just it was intense competition, and I actually was very fortunate to win the best overall investing strategy, not the best trading strategy, the best investing strategy. All right. So you all know what's the strategy. Yeah, there's no need for me to tell you. It's simply value investing, right? Okay, so if you have not added me on Facebook, add me on Facebook. I do sometimes post content there. If you have not subscribed to me on YouTube, do subscribe to me on YouTube also. I post a lot of free contents there. My stock analysis. The last one I posted was, the last few notable one I posted was United Health. I posted when it was around $217. Right now it's around $250 already. Alright, it's a huge jump in share price. Do check it out, do take note. So now, this first part is conducted by Thomas, but because Thomas is not here when I'm recording this session, so I'll be taking over Thomas. Thomas is actually a value investor. He majored in chemical and biomolecular engineering, and he's from NTU. So his favorite quote is that you only find out who swims naked when the tide goes out. This is especially true when everyone use margins to actually invest in the stock exchange. So when like times like this, when the market comes all the way down, people get margin call, people get exercise and everything, then they start losing money. So you only know who's swimming naked, who's those people that does not actually take precaution and everything when the tide goes out. And this is the quote that he lived by, and that's why he follows his investing disciplines. He's disciplined in his investing and follow this principle when he's doing his own investings, right? So now, first and foremost is the market overview, and most importantly, how do you siam this chaos? How do you escape away from this chaos? Now, let's take a look at the overall glance of the month of May, what happened in the month of May. So basically, there's a block here, but it's okay, I'll just read out to you. On the 6th of May, Donald Trump tweeted to increase tariffs from 10% to 25%. Then on 10th of May, US did increase tariffs on $200 billion of Chinese imports, and is considering imposing an additional $325 billion on the goods. On the 13th of May, China plans to increase tariffs on $60 billion of US goods, and it will begin in June. This is their retaliation. And when we thought it's all over, right? Suddenly, 19 May, Donald Trump actually have this thing of putting Huawei in their entity list, their illegal entity list, and with that they actually US company are actually restricted to work with Huawei. Anyone that wants to work with Huawei must have approved license by the US government. So Google had no choice but to cut off Huawei's phone from the future Android updates, which is a very, very huge thing. Then on 20th May, which is one day later, they kind of like backtracked a little. They actually, the US government told all the US companies in US itself that they can actually have a 90 days, 90 days cool off period, so you guys can actually settle all your stuff and it's not just an immediate cut off, because it will be detrimental to the overall economy. I mean, think about it. A lot of companies like Skyworks Solution, Intel, all these companies buy a lot of stuff from Huawei. So in that sense, they will immediately cut off all their profits if this thing goes through. So that's why the US government is giving them 90 days to work things out with them. On the 24th May, Amazon Japan already announced that they will stop selling Huawei's devices, and a few days back, Microsoft also started announcing that there's been secretly, they didn't announce, they have been secretly taking away Huawei's product from their Microsoft stores. So meanwhile at home, we look at Carousel. Wow, people are selling Huawei's at super cheap price, because everyone's selling, everyone's concerned whether they can have the Huawei phone will still be usable in the future. So nobody wants to own a Huawei phone, everyone's like trying to sell away theirs. So you see them selling on Carousel at very, very, very cheap price. All right, very cheap price. Now when we take a look at the VIX, which is the overall market fear index, this goes to show that during December, when the market is tanking a lot, the market went down a lot, right? The VIX actually went all the way up very, very high. Now, after which the market actually did come back down. The market did actually rebounded back up, and that's why you see the VIX coming all the way back down again. And recently, because of the Donald Trump's tweet, within just 2 tweets, the VIX actually went up over 50%. Over 50%. That means the market is very fearful currently at the moment. It has come down a little bit because there's still some cooling off and everything, and plus they're also waiting for the G20 summit in Japan after when Donald Trump actually meet President Xi to discuss about national stuff, not really about trade stuff, but this issue will probably come up again. This trade issue will probably come up again. So there's things that we cannot predict. First and foremost, when is the market volatility going to end? We cannot predict this. Next, what is Trump going to do to the market next? Because from what we know, even his own close counterparts like the US Economic Advisor and everybody, Larry Kudlow and everybody, they do not know what Trump is going to do. Because Trump is a guy that, just change his sentiments just like this very, very quickly. And it's up to the US government, their support team, to actually back Donald Trump up. It's not they come a decision as a team and then they present it to the public. No, it's Donald Trump making all the decisions, and the US government has to back him up. And next question you will ask is, when is the trade going to finalize? Now, these are things that we cannot predict. Even analysts in the market can never predict, because now we're talking about two superpowers, having a huge fight over who's supreme, they want to be the supreme power, right? So that's the issue. These are things that we cannot predict, and that's why we actually put it out here. And if you were to do anything in the market right now, it's mere speculation. Meaning to say, if you were to buy in the market right now, you're speculating that a trade deal is going to go through, which we do not know whether it's going to go through or not, right? We do not know at all. And if you were to sell the market, you short the market right now, you're speculating that the market will go down even further, right? So this is things that we cannot predict, and we do not want to predict, because as retail investors, we can never win the smart money. They move money faster than we move our chairs at home, all right? So this is incredible, all right? So what is it in for us, for us investors, right? So we have this very, very powerful tool that we will be sharing. Most likely will be in the next video, because I'm coming to the end of this first video already. So in this video, we're going to analyze sector performance, choosing a better one, how to choose a better performing sector, how to choose which is the one to go for, how to filter out a stock or ETF that's within that specific sector that you can hide at. Then next one is, it is absolutely free. You don't have to pay a single cent to use this feature. It's online up for you. And all right, okay, so next one will be, I'll probably see in the next video. I'll be posting another video on this, so do follow on to that video, and I'll show you exactly where and how you can go to get this this powerful tool for free. All right, so see you in the next video. Bye bye.